So one of the questions that I've been getting a lot of is, what do we do? What should we do now? We've been in lockdown for 6 weeks, and we're at a point where we're saying, well, what do we do? We're going to be in lockdown for at least another 4, and then it's going to take another bunch of weeks for us to get out back into normal society. And so what are we supposed to do now? What's our best course of action? What's the best thing we can do to help? What's the right source of information that should be trusted? And more than that, are we going to be okay? These are the questions that get fed into our mind during this disorientation, and it's really important for us to consider them. We really have been asking a lot of questions about what is the greatest crisis happening right now. Is the crisis the virus itself and a potential second wave? Or is the crisis the economic realities that people like small business owners are struggling under? Is the crisis the mental health problem, where the CBC has said that 50% of us are reporting that we are feeling down and out? Or is the crisis the fact that the UN says that there is a massive world famine coming because of the coalescence of COVID and locust plagues in Africa and wars around the world? Or is the fact that the crisis is the domestic violence that's happening in homes today that is increasing in nature? What are we as Christians supposed to do? Where are we supposed to find, the answers? Are we supposed to protest? Are we supposed to fight? Are we supposed to sit quietly and just wait? Psalm 37 gives us a beautiful answer and starts to give us as Christians a better response. Psalm 37 says, "The salvation of the righteous comes from the Lord. He is their stronghold in times of trouble. The Lord helps them and delivers them. He delivers them from the wicked, and he saves them because they take refuge in him." It's beautiful. The idea that there is a greater foundation, regardless of the outcomes, regardless of what happens in our life, there's a greater foundation that we have, that the salvation comes from the Lord. Proverbs 3 follows it up with this: "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to God, and he will make your path straight." He will allow you and lead you into what you should do. Here's where we live out our Christian faith, and it becomes more than just a creed that we believe in. No matter what comes, no matter what crisis threatens to overtake us, if our world as we know it falls apart, we as Christians will mourn, but then we will love and serve the people that we talk to. If our world has to just wait to get through this, then we will wait in patience, and we will love and we will serve the people that we talk to. If our world argues and fights and even turns into war, will we speak deeper truths? Yeah, I hope so. Will we speak love and serve those that we can see? That's what I hope. I hope that as we turn our salvation, our hope of salvation to God, that becomes the foundation point in which we can turn love towards the other. The foundation of the surety of God's salvation gives us the strength to love the other. We need in all of our responses to remember that we aren't stuck in the waves of this disorientation, but we have a deep foundation in the promise of God's salvation, regardless of how bad it gets. And we need to focus on our foundation, regardless of the weight of the calamity, regardless of which of the 5 disasters is truly the worst crisis. We focus then on loving the person that we can see. Regardless of how bad it's gotten around us, our response is consistent. Love the person you can see. Because in this we fulfill everything. We fulfill the hope of the Christian life. The Bible, Paul writes, carry each other's burdens and so fulfill the law of Christ. So today we consciously put our trust in God and we ask him to help us love the people that we see. Thank you, and God bless you.